Well, with that, some big breaking news which is coming in, and this is a very interesting news with national consequences. Chief Minister KCR is currently meeting Chief Minister of Bihar, Nitish Kumar, and those are the visuals there coming in on your screens. Remember, this ahead of KCR making it very clear that he has national ambitions now, and he's framed there in that picture with Nitish Kumar, another man who, as per sources, has national ambitions as well. Remember, there are sources after Nitish was sworn in, sources who said that Nitish hoped that one day he is going to be projected as the chief minister, as the prime ministerial face of a united opposition, and these are similar ambitions that even KCR has. So let me go across to Aditya, who's joining us. Aditya, all eyes are on this big meeting. What's the inside track of what's expected?
Exactly. As far as the latest information is concerned, KCR has finally landed in Patna, and that he has reached the Samvad Center, where the entire felicitation program of those family members of those who were actually martyred in Galwan incident. And that, interesting to note here is that the KCR, upon his arrival here, was presented with pleasantries made by Jivika Didis of the state. And interesting to note here is that plants were also given as a token of goodwill. And it must be mentioned here that CM Nitish Kumar and Deputy Chief Minister Tejasvi Yadav have accompanied him to this place, and he received a warm welcome by Chief Minister at the State Guest House immediately after his arrival to the state capital.
Well, two things, Aditya, seem to be bringing these two leaders together. One, of course, both of them have nurtured ambitions of becoming the prime ministerial face for 2024, but also the fact that they have both commonly shown the intent of bringing down the Modi government.
Well, exactly. That is for sure, because Nitish was part of the NDA a couple of months back, and until then he was an NDA face, and he never actually supported such feelings. But then, after the turn of events out here in Patna, finally, after the alliance broke and Mahagathbandhan 2.0 was formed, Nitish was potentially seen as the opposition's face in the run-up to the Lok Sabha elections ahead. But that being said, there are political parties who are not at consensus, and there are people who still believe that it's too early for somebody to project somebody's face as the face of the opposition. But then the issue remains the same, that the KCR has already met several other chief ministers, and now he has come to Patna to meet Nitish Kumar as the opposition's face himself.
Absolutely. And interestingly, when this opposition third front is being stitched together, Congress seems to be nowhere in their plans. Thank you so much, Aditya. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on this meeting.